Hello and welcome along to Adobe After Effects with your host Robert Smith. In this video we're going to look at trimming videos and putting them together to make a single video. And so to do that, let's start. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to import file like that, and I've got a whole lot of videos here, short MP4s. So I'll hold the shift key down and select the bottom one and click open like that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I want to trim these videos. They're all a bit dodgy. If you have a look, let's for example look at this first one, this cooker one. If I double click on that, you'll notice I go into editing area like this. You can tell by this little green line underneath the screen. Okay, so let's have a look what this looks like. I press the space bar. As you can see, the start's really rough, and then it starts to settle down. Such a good shot. Okay, we can live with that amount. It was a handheld shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work out where I want it to start. So I'm going to drag my playback head just past all that till it starts to settle down about here. I'm going to set what's called the in point of that video. So I'll just click here, this little bracket affair, that'll set the in point of that video, and then I'll set the out point, go to about here. That's as much as I want. So I'll just click this corresponding right bracket over here. Now that's all the video we'll see when we drag on the timeline. So let's do another one. Let's look at the parrot, next one down. If I double click on that, have a look. It's very dodgy at the start, but then it settles down about here. So we'll get rid of that dodgy bit by clicking on this little bracket again to set the in point of that video. And then just before he flies away about there, we'll set that as the out point. Let's do another one. The parrot, this one here. Get the camera right. Okay, about here it starts to settle down, so I'll collect that, make the in point, and I'll move along, make that the out point. And I'll just do these quickly. Let's have a look what the horse is doing. That's looking pretty good from the start. So I just might set that as my in point at the start and move to about here for the out point. Okay, and I'll do the next one down, double click on that and get rid of that dodgy bit at the start. Click here. I'm doing this pretty quickly so you get the idea. You can be a lot more fussy than this. And click there for the out point. One, two more. Okay, the horse eating there, and the out point there, and one more. Okay, get rid of that dodgy bit and move to about here like that. Okay, so now I've trimmed all those videos. What I'm going to do is now make a composition, Apple N for a new composition, and I'll just make it say 1 minute and 10 seconds like that. Who knows how long we need, but that'll do. What I'll do, I'll grab all of these videos by selecting the top one, holding the shift key down, select the bottom one, drag it down like that onto the timeline. Now you'll notice that you have some light green and some dark grey bits. See, that's the part we've trimmed off. You can see now all these videos, when we sequence them, they'll go one after the other. But those grey areas, and any time you want to adjust that, you can just grab it and drag it like that if you like. Let's not do that. So what I'm going to do now is work out the order I want these to appear. Now this is important. These videos, they don't have to appear in this order. So I'll start with the cooker like that. I'll hold the command key down, and then thumper 2, then parrot, then thumper 3, then parrot green, and then the 2 thumpers like that. Now when I go to sequence them, I go to animation, keyframe assistant, sequence layers like this. I'm going to overlap them by about 20 frames, just a bit less than a second, like that, and I'll dissolve the front layer, and OK. Now you can see that they've been sequenced in the order that we chose them. Okay, let's have a look at that, what it looks like. Okay, we've got rid of that dodgy bit at the start of the kookaburra, and now we fade into the horse, and no jerky bits. And all the way along we've got rid of all the parts we don't want. So that's the basics of actually trimming a video. You simply import it, double click on it. I'll just do it once more to get the idea. You just double click on any of these like this in the project window, and away you go. Just set your in point by clicking on this point here and your out point. Okay, let's have a bit more in the next video. Thanks for watching.